Hello lovelies, Nicole here from Naturally Nick, and today I am going to do a little bit of a quick cooking demo talking about cauliflower and all the different things that you can do with cauliflower. You might have seen one of the posts I've had which talks about cauliflower rice, cauliflower popcorn, cauliflower steaks, and people are saying, well, what is a cauliflower steak? What is cauliflower rice and all the rest of it? So what you do is you grab your whole cauliflower and you basically start cutting. Now, it doesn't matter when you first cut how far in, so I've just made a big cut, but we're not really worried about those bits. I'll tell you what you do with those bits in a minute. You keep slicing until you get to the middle, and eventually you will get a piece that is all one. And can you see how thick that is? Yeah. So if you keep slicing, you will get maybe 2 or 3 of those, and that is going to be your cauliflower steak. And then what you do is you put that steak on a baking tray lined with baking paper. Love that, because then we always then we don't have to do so much washing up. And you lay, say, however many you got, 2 or 3, on your baking paper, and then you can just sprinkle that with Herbamare, the healthy salt, and maybe some nutritional yeast, which is the healthy cheese, sort of a bit like flaky Parmesan cheese. It's what the vegans use as their cheese substitute. I love it because it's full of heaps of nutrients. Anyway, you can then just bake it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, or you can get a little bit of creative and you can use that like you would a pizza base. Now, I know that there are some recipes where they cook the cauliflower and they add eggs and cheese and all sorts of things, but you can just use your one cauliflower steak as a pizza base. You don't need to pre-cook it. You would then just top it with your tomato paste and then all the other things that you would normally put on a pizza, put it in the oven and bake it for, once again, 20-30 minutes until the cauliflower is cooked, probably 30-40 depending on your oven. And that is delicious. The other thing that I do is I get this and I either buy or make some hummus, and then I mix in some coriander and some spring onion and put it, and then top that on the cauliflower and bake it in the oven. And that is absolutely delicious as well. Hi Karen, I'm doing a bit of a demo on cauliflower. So now you're thinking, we've got out of your whole cauliflower, you've got maybe 2 or 3 cauliflower steaks, and now you've got all these little bits, and what are you going to do with those? 3 things you can do with those. You can either put the remainder in, just raw, put it in your food processor and give it a quick zap, and you will get what's called cauliflower rice. So the little bits will end up really, really tiny, and that's what they call cauliflower rice. Now, cauliflower rice, you can either then cook that up like you would in a stir-fry kind of situation and cook it up in a little bit of oil. Or what I have been doing lately is just spreading it on your baking tray with baking paper, spread it quite thin, sprinkle it with Herbamare, put it in the oven, and then you've got these delicious little crunchy cauliflower rice bits, which you can then throw in a salad, or you can just put it in your stir fry. I have been doing that not only with cauliflower, but with broccoli and kale. And the kale is amazing. So you do the same thing. You tear the kale leaves off, you put them in your food processor, you turn it on until it gets, once again, tiny little bits. And then you can spread it on a tray, sprinkle it with Herbamare, and you've got these, they go sort of light, almost like little bits of parsley, and you can then toss that through your salad or your roasted vegetables, or you can just take that riced kale, put it in a little bag and put it in the freezer, and then the next time you make a casserole, you can tip it into your casserole. You get these fine little flecks of green through your casserole, but it doesn't overtake the flavour of the casserole, and there you've got some more secret, you've hidden some more vegetables into your casserole, and no one will notice. Now, the other thing I talk about is cauliflower popcorn. So with your leftover cauliflower, you can just start to break off little bits, and you get them around about the size of popcorn, And once again, you put it on a tray with some baking paper, and then you can get creative and you can put some herbamare, which is a healthy salt. You could put some garlic powder, some onion powder, some turmeric, really whatever spices and flavors you like. Once again, pop it in the oven to about 20-30 minutes, and then you've got this really delicious, yummy little bits of cauliflower, and that's what they call cauliflower popcorn. So there you go. Now you know how to do cauliflower steaks, cauliflower popcorn, cauliflower rice, and the last one is cauliflower mash. Now that's where you just grab as much cauliflower as you want. So you could, if you've got a big family, you could do the whole cauliflower. You steam it, and then you put the cooked cauliflower this time into your food processor, and you just add whatever flavors you would normally put in a cheese sauce. So I usually put herbamare, I put a bit of onion powder, a bit of garlic powder, a little bit of nutmeg, black pepper, and you might just need a tiny little bit of whatever milk you use. So I put a tiny little bit of almond milk just so you get that right consistency, and then you puree it, and that's what we call cauliflower white sauce. Absolutely delicious, but a fabulous way to get more cauliflower into you. All right, hi Unami, just been giving a big lesson on what to do with cauliflower. So there you go, I will put the recipes in under this post, and enjoy experimenting with cauliflower. See you next time.